Hi, Rabih. Good afternoon. I think you're muted. So let me just make you the host again. So after that, you can start the presentation. Everybody is here. So let's start it. I will just make you the host.
Okay. Task disabled.
Yeah, it's done now. So maybe you can share the screen and we can start the presentation.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope that I'm audible. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Rabih Haddad. I'm the Director of Business Development and International Relations at Paris School of Business. I'm glad today to be with you in this session with collaboration with John in Campus team. I will be presenting Paris School of Business programs. I mean the whole catalog of courses of programs that we are offering, and at the same time, I will be be answering all of your questions and your queries at the end of the session. Okay, so you will be able to ask all of your questions in the chat room after. Before I start my presentation, I would like to share with you a video that's gonna explain about Paris School of Business in numbers and visually as well, so they can have an overview of our school. Well, so after watching this fast video, I would like to introduce our school. So as you know, or you might know, Paris School of Business is a business school that has the Grande École model. It has been founded in 1974. So next year we'll be celebrating our golden jubilee. It is fully recognized and accredited by the government, and at the same time, it has international accreditation. And a good advantage or a characteristic of Paris School of Business is that we deliver all of our undergrad and graduate program in French and in English, so we are completely bilingual. We are in the top 100 schools in the Financial Times ranking since 2020. We are considered as the third business school after high school in France. So it's third or fourth. It depends on the magazine who is doing this ranking. Paris School of Business is a member of the Galileo Global Education Network. This network includes today more than 90 schools. Sorry, more than 60 schools in around 50 or 80 campuses. Okay, I'm sure that probably you have seen a couple of those logos, and Galileo today has more than 280 international agreement. And by the way, we are considered as the biggest in France and in the world as well, because for that includes this number of students. What are the programs that we are offering? Before going to program, I just want to tell you what are our domain of excellence. Okay, and you can see here, you can see clearly we have the classical domains like in finance, in marketing, in economy, in human resources, but also we have as well the new emerging domains like international business, marketing insights, investment and financial risk management, the fintech, digital business, and also we are very well known for luxury retail and brand management. The careers that we are preparing today, I mean, those that are some of the titles that our graduates gonna carry at the end of their academic program. It could be account manager, business analyst, supply chain manager, risk manager, product manager, etc., etc. And also it can go up to be CFO, COO, or even CEO. This list is not exhaustive. I'm sure that it will be, it is an agile list. Every year we adapt our titles and our career based on the market needs. The catalog of classes that we are offering today, we have a full-fledged program that's going to start from the undergrad, postgrad, extension, and executive. For the undergrad, we offer today the bachelor degree, Bachelor in International Management, that is 3-year program that is accessible after high school. This program is taught in English and in French. It is equivalent of 180 CTS credits, 180 European credits. We ask for 5.5 IELTS to join the program, or if you want to go for the French, you need to have B2. We have 2 intakes, one in fall and one in spring, which means one in September and one in Jan. It's a full-time program that's gonna give you what we call the bachelor degree that is recognized in the French government, that's equivalent of what we call in French the licence or grade de licence, which means that it has an accredited bachelor degree. The structure of the program is that the first 2 years are general in foundation. You have core modules and electives. There is also 1 semester or 1 year to be spent abroad. 1 semester is mandatory, but you can go for a full year. And today we are offering that in 5 specializations that they are in English and in French. So they are under the category finance and accounting, international management, international marketing, luxury brand management, e-commerce, and digital marketing. What's next after the BBA? Students who have done this ABA, they can go directly to the market and work, okay, in the French market or European market, or you can return back to your home country to work because you're going to be holding an accredited program. Or if you'd like, you can continue in one of the MSC's program that we have at PSB today. Okay, we have 8 specializations, as you can see here. It's data management, also cultural management, hospitality, international finance, international management, etc., etc. We have also study abroad programs. This is mainly for students on exchange, as we have more than 150 partners in 50 countries. So students can go and spend at least 1 semester on those campuses, in those universities. The postgrad program, or what we call one of our prestigious program, that is a 5-year MEM, Master in Management. That is 5-year, sorry, it's 5-year management program that is accessible as well after high school. It's 5 year. I mean, there is no intermediate degree. So you start after high school, you finish after 5 years. It will be Masters in Management program that has the Grande École model. Okay, it's in English and in French. You can as well, for students who have back plus 3 already or back plus 4 already, they can join this program in the 4th year. Okay, and this program has intake in fall. We are running a new intake in January, but it will not be in English. It will be only for French-speaking students. The specialization of this, we have 15 specializations that they are categorized under 5 categories or 5 families. To have the digital, where we have 3 inside: digital management, digital business, marketing, insight, and data analytics. We have luxury and arts and culture, international, startup and innovation. And at the end, we have the classical, let's say, specialization that they are in business. I mean, that is our common almost all schools. So we have also another group of programs that are available for international students. They are the Master of Science. They are accessible directly after a bachelor degree of 4 years or 3 years. If you have 4 years, then you attend 90 CTS. If you have a 3-year bachelor, you need to attend 120 CTS. So in both situations, it will be possible for you to integrate this program. We have also intakes fall and spring. Executive programs that we're having. So we start with the Master of BA, Master of Business Administration, or briefly the MBA of PSB MBA, that is accredited by the AMBA association. It's full-time, 90 credits. It's in English, accessible after a 3-year bachelor degree. We ask IELTS 6 here in order to make sure that you have the good level English to integrate the program. Also, we have 2 intakes, one that starts in September and one starts in January or the spring. We have also another executive program, is the DBA, which is the highest program that we are offering at the PSB or Paris School of Business. It's Doctorate of Business Administration. So it can be after a master degree, okay, and minimum 3 years of managerial experience. What we're asked for is IELTS 6. It has 2 intakes, one in December and one in April. It includes 8 part-time seminars, okay, and it's extended over a period of 3 years, and students can finish it in 5 years as well, but they cannot exceed the 5-year program. And now I'm speaking about admissions. So our admission procedure, they are almost classical, which means that you need to fill in the application form, send a photograph, resume, motivation letter, copy of your degrees, copy of your passport, English records, recommendation letter, so any supporting document, and 100 euro application fee. Knowing that this 100 euro application fee is mainly waived for students who are coming by our partner, like joining campus, for example. Admission, there's 3-step admission procedures. So we scan the application, we detect the eligibility, and then we invite you to attend an oral interview, and then admission will be announced after attending this entry. At Paris School of Business, we have an international team, okay? We have an international partner office. So in order to make, if you are in a bachelor degree, you can spend 1 semester abroad. So our international team gonna help you to find a destination for that. Also, we have a powerful link with companies. So we have more than 3,000 companies partner, and we sign every year more than 2,000 internship, whether in apprenticeship or in classical internship. As you can see, this is the network of our partners. I'm sure that you are familiar with all those logos. They are French and international as well. We have student life that is really vibrant on campus. We have more than 15 associations that they are implicated with the students. We have 1,300 members of our students. They are involved in application. We have reserved a budget for 1 million euro for student activities. And those activities can be humanitarian, can be academic, and can be as well can be sportive. We have an active network in alumni. We have around 18,000 students who have already graduated from Paris School of Business. They are working today in 3,000 companies in France and abroad. So we have really a good number of ambassadors that can represent Paris School of Business everywhere. Okay, as you can see. And also we have dedicated staff for the welcome desk to help you integrate personal business, to help you in your accommodation prior to arrival, and help you in your visa in case there is a need for that. Okay, so we have a full support, whether you want to study. I mean, we have 3 manuals that will be available, that are available for our candidates. So it's about study, pre-departure guide, and accommodation guide. And our Parisian campus, as I mentioned, we are in the heart of Paris. So we have one business incubator that is embedded in our campus. We have as well, we are in the 13th district, that we are not very far from center of Paris, so you can reach the center of Paris 20 minutes by bike. Also, we are 5 minutes from the Metro Olympiade, which is very accessible and that has an automated metro line. Those are sample of our classes, our pedagogy that we're using in class, whether in small groups or even in big amphitheaters. Okay. And I would like to announce that starting September 2024, we will be moving to a new campus that is in the center of Paris. It's called Campus Claude Bernard. It's one of the prestigious historical campuses in Paris that has been built by our school. We will be spending some classes there. I'm going to show you a video at the end, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to give you an overview about this campus. And now I would like to thank you for listening to my presentation. And for the rest of the time, I would like to keep it for you in order to answer your queries and your question in case you have any. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Rabih, for giving this wonderful presentation. And yeah, if it would be great if you can, share the details about the documentation part, because, sometimes they missed some important documents while sharing the student's profile. So you can just share the document requirement part. So it will be, better for all of us to get the prompt revert from the school to get the update of the students.
Sure. So one more time, the documents, they have the application form, a PDF, a photo, a CV or a resume, motivation letter, copy of all degrees, depending on which program. You're applying to master, you need the bachelor degree and high school. If you're applying to bachelor, you need the high school, etc. A copy of your passport, the English exam results, recommendation letter, and the application fee, as I mentioned, it is waived for you. Okay,
Thank you,
probably
Rabih.
can I start answering the question, or do you
Yeah,
prefer?
yeah, sure. You can start answering all the queries.
Okay, when you're asking about the fee structure, you should please mention which program, because, for example, for the bachelor degree, we are at 9,600 euros. For the master degree, let's say in MSc, we are at, I think, 15K. It depends on how many credits, whether it's 90 or 120. I'm sure that Himali can share with you the different brochures based on your request, because as I mentioned, we have the bachelor degree, we have the MEM, which is the 5-year program. Here tuition fees, they are at 10.7K per year. You have the MSc, you have the MBA that is at 17,400 euros. You have the DBA that is at 35,000 euros the 3 years. So it depends on which program you are talking about. Could you just tell us more about the fees? Also, I mentioned MSc Arts and Culture, it is 15,000 euros. And if you want, I can give you exactly.
Rabih, yeah, it will be better
Yeah.
if you can give the, approximate tuition fees for all the MSCs. If you have that slide, then you can show it.
Yeah, okay, just 1 second.
Yeah.
Probably if you have another question while waiting, I can answer it as well.
Yeah, someone is asking about PPT on YouTube. So I don't think on YouTube you might have uploaded it, but I can definitely share your PPT to each and every one of the participants who are there here. Rajesh, can you please mute yourself?
So I have a question. So what about the stayback option for the EBA as well as the MS?
I'm not sure I got if you were breaking.
Okay, sorry.
Rabih, he is asking about the post-study work visa for bachelor's and master's both.
But
The
both
duration
them
of
actually you're gonna get 1 year grace period to study to work. You are study or work?
we have a stay back option after they complete their degree.
Yeah, 1 year. But now for India, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 years now.
Yeah, for master students and for Indian nationality, it's 2 years.
Yes, and for bachelor 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So it is 14,000 euros the average tuition fees for the MSc. Okay.
Right. So associates, they need to pay at least 50% of the tuition fees once they get the admission. So the
Exactly.
details will already be mentioned in the registration form, which they are getting along with the letter. So student needs to follow that procedure.
Yes. There one question: does Schengen visa it allow students to work in anywhere in Europe? Actually, it is. You speaking about after finishing the studies or you are doing the studies? After finishing the studies, yeah, actually, it's not the Schengen visa. You'll be obtaining a work permit that are going to allow you to work in any of the European countries that they are member of the EU. Any possibility for application fee waiver? Yes, it is offered for joining campus candidates. Can be applied on the basis of, I'm not sure what is that. Can
Yeah,
be
it's
applied.
MOI, medium of instruction letter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we can apply definitely. If they had completed their last education in English language, then we can surely proceed with MOI.
Exactly. How many gaps are accepted? Actually, For the master degree, we don't have really a rule for that, except if you're gonna go for the apprenticeship program. If you are more than 29 years old, you cannot apply for this program, but else you can do the classical initial one. Yes, we refund 100% of the tuition fees in case of visa refusal.
Rabih, any particular age limit for getting admission into bachelor's?
Say again?
Any particular age limit to get admission in bachelor's program?
No, yeah, bachelor level for the BBA is 23
Yes.
years old.
Okay.
While studying, can a student work? Actually, legally, yes, it is permitted because in the visa that you're gonna have, student visa, you are allowed to work 60% of time, which is equivalent to 20 hours per week. But now the question is, will you be able to work and go for your studies? It's a personal thing.
Maybe you can inform, about the internship opportunities and the, housing options available, or the school they are helping the international students. So you can just give the rough idea to them.
Actually, we have our career service office who is dedicated to finding internship for our students. So finding internship is very easy exercise. Okay. However, it will be always easier if you can start practicing some French before arrival. That's gonna help you that advance easier. Okay. Though that your internship might be in English or you'll be working in English, etc. But always it's good to have some French for survivors words that you can use when you are in Paris. Okay, and as I mentioned in my presentation, we sign around 2,000 internship every year. So we have an office that is dedicated for that.
Yes, and regarding the housing, of course, school they are going to provide the support letter, okay,
Yeah.
which you can put during your visa. But it's better if you can book the actual accommodation for minimum 1 month to get the high visa success ratio.
Yeah, now we are working on a way in order to mention in the admission letters an address for PSB that will be, I mean, it's a physical address that will be renting for our students. So we hope that this can facilitate the visa process.
Thank you, Rabih. And regarding the application process, I just want to inform you all that we have different application forms. For MBA and MSc, it's different. We have bachelor's and we have for program grant recall, that is for MIM, it is different application form. So what you need to do, you need to share all the documents, a complete set of, merged PDF you need to share along with the application form. Individual documents or separate documents won't be accepted. And of course, each and every document will be mandatory to process the application. Even if single documents will be missed out, then obviously it will cause delay in the student's application. So please make sure to share complete set of documents in one single merged PDF. Ravi, can you explain a short about the interview process and all, that how much will be the processing time and how will be the academic interview?
Okay, the interview so far now, it is with a professor. Okay, that I mean, we need to find a matching between your calendar and that of the one of our professor in order to do the oral interview. However, within 1 week, we'll be having an automated system where you're gonna conduct your interview directly online. Okay, which means that this is gonna help us to at least gain half of the time in processing the application. Okay, once I mean, it's in the pipeline now, so it should be up into public by maximum 1st of May or 2nd of May. So we'll let you know about it.
Yeah, so once we receive complete set of documents, after that you can consider minimum 7 working days to get the interview schedule. Okay,
Exactly.
not before that, yeah. And once you give the confirmation that yeah, student is ready, then he will be getting the interview link for the same. So
Exactly.
please make sure student check their emails regularly so that he or she don't miss the interview links, because it
Yeah.
won't be rescheduled unless and until it will be a genuine reason.
If a student already completed the master and he would like to pursue a second master, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. There is no obligation for that. So yes, it is possible. And the age criteria, I have answered this. Is it possible to waive the FTS in case the applicant has started? Yes, it depends. So Himali has already mentioned this.
Any other questions you may have, then please write in the chat box, or maybe you can unmute yourself. You can please ask whatever questions you have. So feel free to contact Rabih for the same. Fee structure, again, Rabih, if you can share the screen or maybe the website link, so they can have a rough idea.
Actually, it's on the website. Okay, it's by program. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna probably compile everything in one list and send it to you. It's easier. It should be easier
Yeah,
this way.
perfect. Because fee structure depends on program to program. So
Yeah,
generally, you can say it will start from 14,000 euros for masters. And again, it depends on the ECTS because we have two systems in masters, one for 12 months and one for 18 months. So it depends on in which duration the students are getting the admission. So fees vary program to program.
exactly.
And 50% of the fees they need to pay once they get the offer letter.
Exactly.
And it's better if your students pay the remaining tuition fees, as soon as they get visa before flying to France, because all of your commissions will be released only on full tuition fees payment. So please make sure about the same. Yeah, I think we have few questions more. Yeah, Rabbi, can you please just check the questions?
Say again, sorry.
Can you just check the questions they have?
Oh, yes, I'm gonna check. So we have how much funds shown in the visa process? 100%. Funds you mean in your account?
Yeah, they mean the tuition fees and the living expense the student needs to show during the visa process.
700 euros per month, I think.
Yeah, but for Paris, we prefer that at least students should show minimum 850 to 1,000 euros per month
Yeah,
to get better visa success ratio.
exactly. To be, yeah, this is one thing. And second thing, to make sure that they don't have any problems here.
Yeah, and of course, remaining tuition fees needs to be shown.
Yes. Okay, another question. Which programs are available for students who have 3 years diploma? Actually, all the MSCs, they are available after 3 years, the MBA as well. But in this case, you're going to go for 120 ECTS and non 90.
Rabi, I think they are asking, in a different way. They are having a question that if student had completed diploma, not bachelor's, if they had
Let's see
completed
this.
diploma after 12th, then are they eligible for masters?
Well, I don't see this question.
Yeah, they are asking that which programs are available for a student who had completed 3 years of diploma. So I think she mean that, after 12th also some students are doing diploma of 3 years. So are they eligible for direct masters or they need to go for
No,
bachelor's?
no, they can go for the third year of bachelor degree before.
So third year bachelor's is available, right? Direct third year
Yes,
entry.
yes, direct available, yeah. In English
Okay.
and in French.
Okay.
Mm. Will be another meeting like this for French citizens? What do you mean?
French citizens means, can you please elaborate your question? Yeah, so in the meantime, we can go ahead with the next question.
It's about the IELTS, the same
Yeah,
question.
IELTS is obviously it's waived off if your student had completed the last education in English.
Mm.
Rabi, any idea you can give about the scholarships if you have?
We don't really have this program.
No,
So
I'm
and even
asking about the scholarships. That are you providing any scholarship for the international students?
but it's very rare that we provide scholarship. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's very rare and it's a case on case basis. I can get back to you on this after, but even the amount of the scholarship is not really important. So it's between 500 and 1,000 euros only.
Yeah, right, of course.
Mm.
And what will be the application deadline for coming fall intake?
10 August.
10th of August. So maybe you can, inform your students that the deadline will be till end of July, so you can quick the application process, because
Exactly.
it's better if we proceed on priority basis, because visa again it will take a time. So it's better you can share the information, you can promote by end of July only, not more than
Mm,
that.
mm.
Yeah, we have few questions again. Yes, Ishan, if student has completed 10th and diploma of 3 years, then he can go for bachelor's for sure. And it depends on the credits, whether he's eligible for direct second year entry, third year entry, or he need to go for first year as well. So it depends on the credits which he had already scored during that diploma. But yes,
Mhm.
he can definitely go for bachelor's. Rabi, one question is there for you.
Yeah. It has completed dance and diploma 10, diploma 3 dance for the bachelor.
After
We
that,
have answered this.
I just gave the answer for diploma.
Yeah.
You can carry
What
on.
about class time? What do you mean by class time? Actually, the classes, they start on Monday, finish on Friday. It can be at 9, 10, 11. It depends on the subject. But many classes, they are organized by 3-hour session.
Yeah, so it will be from Monday to Friday, approx 3 to 4
Yeah.
hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Age limit, as I mentioned, for bachelor, 23 years. Can we take dependents? Actually, it's, what do you mean? If you are married or?
Yeah, they mean for spouse.
Yeah, why not? But then you need to sort out the visa problem. No, we don't have any constraint our side.
Dependents, they can surely apply, but they need to apply as a tourist visa. Okay. And obviously, they can't work legally until student comes into the work permit. So they
Hmm,
can go together with student, but he or she needs to apply on, tourist visa.
exactly.
Yeah, one more question for you, Rabi.
Actually, under 17 years of age, to us, it is possible as well if they pass the admission procedure. However, it will be a bit hectic. I mean, struggling for you in France because, for example, if you want to open a bank account, you need the authorization of your parents. If you want to do this and that, you need the authorization of your parents. So, because you are considered as a minor, not major, so could be a problem for you.
Yeah, for school it is okay, but I think for visa or maybe for immigration purpose, they may ask few queries. So it's better
Exactly.
your student completes 18 years and then apply for bachelor's.
Hmm. Age limit, as I mentioned, 23 years old.
Age limit for masters, you can say, Rabi.
For the master level, actually, there is no really an age for that. However, if you are seeking to get an apprenticeship contract, which means that you work 3 days and you study 2 days on campus, it will be limited to 29 years old. And mainly, it's not really recommended for international students. Okay, so it's mainly for European.
Yeah, but even we are getting visas, for the students whose age is, 38, 39, 40 as well. So it depends
Yeah,
on profile to profile. If you have good profile
exactly,
or good experience, then you can surely give the file for the same. So in
exactly,
visa, it won't be an issue.
exactly.
And please make sure student don't apply directly on PSB website. Okay, you need to share the documents to joining campus team only, or else if student will apply directly, then it won't be counted under joining campus. So please contact your PRMs to proceed for any of the files of PSB.
Yes.
Any other queries, any of the associates? please let us know. We are going to definitely share this presentation to all of you. But meanwhile, if you have any queries, then please write in the chat box, or else then we can end the session.
Okay. Are we calling Ali, or you would like to?
No, I think it's fine. They all
It's
are
fine.
sorted with all their queries.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you once again, Rabi, for
Thank
sharing
you
your
all.
valuable.
Thank you all for this, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yeah, and thanks to all the participants for joining the webinar. Thank you, Rabi. Have a nice.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.